Suzuki. Now, it's a breather for crisis-hit Byju's after the Company Law Tribunal rejected a plea by the group of investors. They had sought to defer shareholder meeting scheduled for tomorrow to ratify the rights issue. The tribunal will now hear the matter next on the 4th of April. Ritu, who's been tracking that story, joins us now with more. What does this mean for Byju's, Ritu?
Well, the summary is that Byju can go ahead with the EGM because the Bengaluru bench of NCLT has refused to stay that extraordinary general meeting, which is meant to increase the company's shareholder capital to give effect to the $200 million rights issue. And so the company wants to seek the shareholders' nod to do this. It is a bit of a setback for the group of investors, which is led by Prosus, Peak 15, Safina, General Atlantic, that had challenged this issue and sought a stay on the EGM. But during the hearing today, the court observed that the voting to increase this authorized share capital for the rights issue is anyway only closing on the 6th of April, and the court is going to hear the matter before that on the 4th of April itself, so it did not feel the need to pass any interim order to stop the EGM. Now, investors were arguing in court today that this defeats the purpose of the NCLT order from the 27th of February, which directed Byju to keep funds received from the rights issue in an escrow account until the matter is disposed of. They argue that Byju did not even permit them time to conduct an inspection of the documents to decide on how to vote at this EGM, and claimed that not all shareholders had even received the notice. But Byju argued that the investors were provided with an opportunity to conduct an inspection, and the notice calling for the EGM had been served on all shareholders, and that the company is merely following the court's directions. So now the EGM, which is scheduled tomorrow, will go ahead, where shareholders will vote to increase their share capital from 6.5 crore rupees to more than 51.5 crore rupees to be able to allot new shares to raise money via the rights issue. But keep in mind, even if it gets the shareholders nod, Byju can't use the funds until the court disposes of the matter. So no relief just yet for either side, and the action will very much continue in the courts.
Ritu, many thanks for joining us. We will take a break, but up next,